At the University of Providence, we believe college is more than a collection of buildings, or a lecture, or a test, or even a degree. College is about connecting to something greater than yourself. The University of Providence is a private Roman Catholic liberal arts university founded in 1932 by the Sisters of Providence. And we continue to honor their vision by providing students with an education that goes beyond the classroom, an education grounded in our mission of connecting people with their communities, with one another, with the environment, with opportunities, with their spiritual journey, and, most importantly, connecting people with their potential. The University of Providence.
Montana, the last best place. And we believe the best state to do business. Like many of our clients, Farmers Union Insurance was born and raised in Montana. We started as a couple of farmers agreeing on their good word to insure each other. More than 100 years later, and our foundation is the same, our word is still our promise, providing protection when it's needed most. With our local claims adjusters and Montana roots, we bring peace of mind that can only be offered by us, the largest mutual insurance company domiciled in Montana. We are committed to you and believe in the true value of buying local. So come see us. Our agents live where you live.
Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center is your must-stop to get those items clean and looking new again. If you're tired of doing laundry, then don't. Falls Cleaner and Laundry Service can take care of it. If you'd like to do your own wash, well, you can at Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center. And don't forget they have free Wi-Fi, so you can check out your Facebook post while you wait. Falls Cleaner and Laundry is a complete dry cleaning, bundle drop-off, and coin-operated machine facility. They are helping the Argos stay fresh and clean all season long. It's Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center, open daily, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. with attendants on duty.
Montana. There's no place else like it. After all, it's why we all choose to live here. The vibe is different here. So when you find that perfect place for your family, we'll find the right home loan just for you. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
At Benefice Orthopedic Center of Montana, we offer same-day appointments and advanced treatments to help get you back to rolling. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
When no one else is around, champions get to work. They never rest, never settle.
At Great Falls Ace, everything we do is about serving our community. We're your helpful place for quick fixes, improvement projects, or advice you can just plain trust. Each one of our departments has true experts that want to help make your project a rewarding experience. Service, convenience, quality. That's what Ace is known for. You have a lot of choices when it comes to where you shop, and we want to say thank you for trusting in us.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
The Heritage Inn is just off I-15 in Great Falls and minutes from the C.M. Russell Museum, the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, Giant Springs State Park, and many other attractions. You'll be near Malmstrom Air Force Base, Great Falls International Airport, and the River's Edge Trail along the Missouri River. After a day of travel, sightseeing, or fly fishing, unwind in the hot tub and take a dip in our heated pool. There's an exercise facility and a steam room. We have a full range of dining and entertainment options, including the Max Casino and Sports Bar, the Palomino Coffee Bar, and the Willow Creek Restaurant. Your accommodations will include satellite TV, in-room movies, a refrigerator, a microwave, a coffee and tea maker, and high-speed Wi-Fi. For an unforgettable trip to Great Falls, make your reservation at the Heritage Inn.
At Great Falls Ace, everything we do is about serving our community. We're your helpful place for quick fixes, improvement projects, or advice you can just plain trust. Each one of our departments has true experts that want to help make your project a rewarding experience. Service, convenience, quality. That's what Ace is known for. You have a lot of choices when it comes to where you shop, and we want to say thank you for trusting in us.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Scrap metal for cash? Come visit us at Central Montana's leader in recycling, steel, etc. in Great Falls. Our center processes steel, stainless steel, aluminum, copper, brass, and lead. And we pay cash for scrap based on weight. We also accept batteries, electric motors, paper, cardboard, and more. And our roll-off containers are available for any scrap projects you have. We even buy and recycle junk cars. Trade your scrap for cash. Visit us at steeletc.com or call us at 761-4848.
Great Falls has so much to offer. And Great Falls' newest hotel, the Sleep Inn & Suites Mainstay Suites, is here no matter what your reason for travel. Come stay with us and enjoy well-appointed guest rooms, a hot breakfast daily, pool and hot tub with outdoor patio and barbecue area, fitness center, and so much more. Montana owned and operated, we're proud corporate partners of the University of Providence Argos. Sleep Inn & Suites Mainstay Suites, 10th Avenue South and Fox Farm. Or check out our website, sleepingreatfalls.com.
At the University of Providence, we believe college is more than a collection of buildings, or a lecture, or a test, or even a degree. College is about connecting to something greater than yourself. The University of Providence is a private Roman Catholic liberal arts university founded in 1932 by the Sisters of Providence. And we continue to honor their vision by providing students with an education that goes beyond the classroom, an education grounded in our mission of connecting people with their communities, with one another, with the environment, with opportunities, with their spiritual journey, and, most importantly, connecting people with their potential. The University of Providence.
Montana, the last best place. And we believe the best state to do business. Like many of our clients, Farmers Union Insurance was born and raised in Montana. We started as a couple of farmers agreeing on their good word to insure each other. More than 100 years later, and our foundation is the same, our word is still our promise, providing protection when it's needed most. With our local claims adjusters and Montana roots, we bring peace of mind that can only be offered by us, the largest mutual insurance company domiciled in Montana. We are committed to you and believe in the true value of buying local. So come see us. Our agents live where you live.
Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center is your must-stop to get those items clean and looking new again. If you're tired of doing laundry, then don't. Falls Cleaner and Laundry Service can take care of it. If you'd like to do your own wash, well, you can at Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center. And don't forget they have free Wi-Fi, so you can check out your Facebook posts while you wait. Falls Cleaner and Laundry is a complete dry cleaning, bundle drop-off, and coin-operated machine facility. They are helping the Argos stay fresh and clean all season long. It's Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center, open daily, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. with attendants on duty.
Montana. There's no place else like it. After all, it's why we all choose to live here. The vibe is different here. So when you find that perfect place for your family, we'll find the right home loan just for you. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
At Benefice Orthopedic Center of Montana, we offer same-day appointments and advanced treatments to help get you back to rolling. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
When no one else is around. Champions get to work. They never rest. Never settle.
At Great Falls Ace, everything we do is about serving our community. We're your helpful place for quick fixes, improvement projects, or advice you can just plain trust. Each one of our departments has true experts that want to help make your project a rewarding experience. Service, convenience, quality. That's what Ace is known for. You have a lot of choices when it comes to where you shop, and we want to say thank you for trusting in us.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
The Heritage Inn is just off I-15 in Great Falls and minutes from the C.M. Russell Museum, the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, Giant Springs State Park, and many other attractions. You'll be near Malmstrom Air Force Base, Great Falls International Airport, and the River's Edge Trail along the Missouri River. After a day of travel, sightseeing, or fly fishing, unwind in the hot tub and take a dip in our heated pool. There's an exercise facility and a steam room. We have a full range of dining and entertainment options, including the Max Casino and Sports Bar, the Palomino Coffee Bar, and the Willow Creek Restaurant. Your accommodations will include satellite TV, in-room movies, a refrigerator, a microwave, a coffee and tea maker, and high-speed Wi-Fi. For an unforgettable trip to Great Falls, make your reservation at the Heritage Inn.
At Great Falls Ace, everything we do is about serving our community. We're your helpful place for quick fixes, improvement projects, or advice you can just plain trust. Each one of our departments has true experts that want to help make your project a rewarding experience. Service, convenience, quality. That's what Ace is known for. You have a lot of choices when it comes to where you shop, and we want to say thank you for trusting in us.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Yeah, you said it. The Argos, they are riding a high right now. They're playing some very good basketball, and it's led with some key guys. And yeah, Western trying to get back on that winning side, trying to get some momentum back to their side and jump up in the conference standings.
And a big player for Montana Western, it's Mr. Stepney. You know, he kind of, how he goes is how the Bulldogs go.
Yeah, you said it, Stepney. I mean, he had 24 in their last meeting, and he's averaging right around 16 points. He's their guy. Everything goes through this dude. And yeah, I mean, he's not one to mess with. He's one you don't want to lose.
And then on the other end for Providence, Antoine Boyd Jr. You know, he's part of that two-headed monster with him and Jamil Bolts.
Yeah, A.J. Boyd, I mean, he's a stud, and right now in conference, he's averaging about 16 points a game. And in their first matchup, he was pretty quiet. Only one made bucket. He only had 3 points, and that's not heard of with Boyd. He's a big guy that likes to get the momentum going for the Argos. And especially going into the halftime, he'll make some big buckets.
Well, we'll see if Stepney and Boyd can lead their teams to victory. Tip-off between the Argos and Bulldogs next on SWX.
Scrap metal for cash? Come visit us at Central Montana's leader in recycling, steel, etc. in Great Falls. Our center processes steel, stainless steel, aluminum, copper, brass, and lead. And we pay cash for scrap based on weight. We also accept batteries, electric motors, paper, cardboard, and more. And our roll-off containers are available for any scrap projects you have. We even buy and recycle junk cars. Trade your scrap for cash. Visit us at steeletc.com or call us at 761-4848.
Suites Mainstay Suites is here no matter what your reason for travel. Come stay with us and enjoy well-appointed guest rooms, a hot breakfast daily, pool and hot tub with outdoor patio and barbecue area, fitness center, and so much more. Montana owned and operated, we're proud corporate partners of the University of Providence Argos. Sleep Inn and Suites, Mainstay Suites, 10th Avenue South in Fox Farm. Or check out our website, sleepinngreatfalls.com.
Welcome inside the McLaughlin Center, everyone. Frontier Conference basketball on SWX. It's the Montana Western Bulldogs taking on the Providence Argos. Dominic Delfidio, Adam Rodriguez on the call for this one, and we'll see if Providence can make it an Argos sweep. Adam, the ladies getting it done earlier on SWX with a big-time win. The men looking to follow suit.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Argos, we mentioned in the pregame, they are on a heater right now. They got some big wins. Probably their biggest one just a couple of games ago against Rocky Mountain College. That was a big win. They had a good lead against them earlier in the year, but lost that. But then to come away with the win at Rocky, I mean, that's huge for the Argos. They got a lot of momentum on their side, and Western, once again, they're just trying to get back in that win column and jump up in the conference standings.
Yes, the Argos picking up a key ranked win on the road last week at Rocky Mountain College. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs, losers of 4 of their last 5, so they'll look to right the ship tonight and head back to Dillon with a win in their pocket. Meanwhile, for Providence, they come in on a 2-game winning streak, winners of 4 of their last 5 contests. They currently sit in second place in the Frontier Conference, just 1 game behind Montana Tech for that top spot. As the Argos get set to introduce their starting 5, the lights go down in the McLaughlin Center and everyone turns their attention to the Jumbotron above us, what we're calling this game. And Adam, what do you expect to see out of tonight's contest between the Bulldogs and Argos?
Well, for the Bulldogs, I expect to see them look to go through Stepney quite a bit. We mentioned it pre-game, but the offense runs through him. He's, like I said, averaging 16 points a game. Stepney will be the guy, and then along with their bigs and Alan Kane, between their bigs and those 2 guards, that all 4 of them combined, that's a good offense. And then for Providence, you got to see Jameel Bulls and Antoine Boyd Jr. They'll get going. A.J. Boyd Jr. loves to get the momentum up for the Argos going into halftime. He makes some big shots. He's very, very shifty, and he's a good guard for the Argos.
As we take a look at those Providence starters, Boyd and Bulls highlighting the 5 for the Argos. Brady Pants, Ryan Chavez, the sharpshooter from outside, and Nicolais Anton Sovis. I'll butcher that one a couple times before this broadcast is over, but luckily for me, I have Adam Rodriguez, the Great Falls man that covers the Argos, to help me out, and hopefully by the end of the night, Adam, we'll have that down to a T.
Totally. Real quick, and for the Argos, it had Brady Bance up there. Number 2 for the Argos is actually Mike Wright Jr., a senior or grad student from Chicago, Illinois, and he's another good guy for the Argos, a key player for him, a really good shooter. I mean, if he's open, if he has even the smallest amount of contest, he's still looking to pull it, and he will most likely knock it down for Providence.
So the starters announced, referees getting the ball ready as the teams are ready to tip things off inside the McLaughlin Center. Thank you for spending your Thursday night with us here on SWX. Make sure to catch all of their premier Frontier Conference sporting events here on SWX. Argos, Bulldogs. Jumping will be Jamil Bowles and Abby Adebo, and it's Bowles winning the tip for the Argos. They'll start on the offensive end of the floor as Boyd finds Bowles. Here is Mike Wright Jr. Chavez with a head fake finds Boyd. Boyd pull-up jumper. Good. Good start for Antoine Boyd, and you mentioned Adam, his last contest, probably a shooting night he'll never experience again in his life.
Without a doubt, Boyd, he's very shifty. He loves that mid-range, but if he starts to go to work outside the three-point line, just expect he'll probably pull it, and it'll most likely go in. He loves those exciting plays.
So the Argos with a 2-0 lead, 19 minutes left to go here, opening half. Good defense here by Bowles, almost got the 5-second count. Tough fadeaway jumper by Kevin Bethel is no good. And here comes Chavez back with it the other way for the Argos. And turnover, but Western able to get the steal. Here comes Jalen Stepney, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. Trying to get it inside. Adebo with it now. Cross-court pass. Corner three is good. Kyle Gruler knocking down the corner three as the Bulldogs, or excuse me, that was Alan Kane hitting the corner three. Bulldogs take a 1-point lead.
Yeah, Alan Kane, we'll say his name quite a bit on the offensive end. Coming into tonight, he leads the team in field goals attempted. I mean, only shooting 28% from beyond the arc, but not afraid to shoot the rock.
Mike Wright, step back. Good defense there by Stepney. Now inside, kick out. Boyd, no good. Back iron. Rebound is able to be saved. Western regains possession. Here comes Kane with it. That was a good save by Gruler. As Kane, nice pass inside. Oh my goodness, Adebo just spun around and sat on the rim before finally falling off. Tough break there for the Bulldog big man as it's Boyd with it the other way, working on Adebo. And bad pass by Bowles. Kane stepping into the passing lane. Miscommunication between him and Anastevos. Gruler pump fake, goes up. Oh, and rejected, but a foul. It'll be Bowles called for the block.
Yeah, and
Atsensavos.
You can still see the miscommunication there, and you can still see Atanasovs and Bowles talking about it a little bit on the defensive side. It just Atanasovs had the screen and he was down low, able to possibly get an easy layup, but just took his eye off of Bowles for just a second, and that just happened to be when Bowles was trying to get it down low to him.
So Atanasovs got the block, but Bowles called for the block on the other end as that's Gruler hitting the first free throw. Bulldogs lead 4-2. It's about 2.5 minutes gone by opening half. And so he goes 2 for 2 from the line. Bulldogs 3-point lead with Boyd Jr. coming back with it now for the Argos on the offensive end. And another offensive foul. Atanasovs called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, I mean, just great recognition there on the Bulldog defense. Just Kevin Bethel realizing he's in the mismatch there, and he knows Atanasovs likes to get physical down low. He's a really good big, and just able to draw that foul, draw the contact up high, and bring it back Bulldog way.
So Western leading by 3 minutes gone by. Opening half, Kane now with it, trying to make his move, drives. A little pull-up floater gets the shooter's touch. So Kane with 5 quick points to open things up tonight.
Yeah, he's got that quick first step, and we've seen it a couple of times already. It's you get the ball, and if you're not there on the closeout right away, it's a very good chance he's going to blow right by you.
And Bowles showing off the moves, getting to his spot in the lane. A little push shot is good. So Jamil Bowles on the board for the first time tonight for the Argos. Good hands there. That was Bowles coming over to swat that one out of bounds. Ball will stay on this end of the court. Bulldogs inbounding. They need someone to go to the baseline to inbound. It'll be Jalen Stepney on the inbound. Gruler tries his luck from range and hits the three. Kyle Gruler knocking down the triple. So he's got 5. Kane with 5. The 2 scorers right now for the Bulldogs hold a 6-point lead over the Argos. Boyd Jr. attacking, and he's able to get that one to go over Adebo.
Yeah, and you mentioned Gruler over here knocked down that 3. Gruler in the last 7 averaging 16.5 points a game. So he's right up there with Stepney. Between the two of them, you got some solid scoring between the two.
Come the Argos back with it now. It's Boyd Jr. working on Kane. Couple of nice crossovers. And a nice aggressive move there by Boyd. Will get him to the free throw line. Shoot 2.
And that's what you want to see from Boyd. He's leading the Argos in scoring in conference play, second in just overall behind Bulls, but he is having some fantastic games. right as conference began.
Him and Jamil Bowles and Antoine Boyd Jr. impressive performances last Thursday night on the road at Rocky Mountain College. Combined for over half of the Argos points in their win over the then-ranked number 19 Batlin Bears. As Boyd Jr. second free throw is good.
Yeah, and Boyd, want to know, AJ Boyd was just named Frontier Conference Player of the Week. It was second time this season, and 20 points per game in the last 4 for the Argos.
Yeah, him and Bowles, the two-headed monster that make this Argos team glow. Now, nice step-through move there, but unable to finish was Stepney. Ball still loose, but Mike Wright finally corrals it. And a turnover. Good hands there by Bethel getting into the lane. He's going to try to attack. Stop, pop. Nice. Layup, good. Good play there to get the ball over Mike Wright.
Yeah, and recognizing that he's got the bigger defender coming over to him, but the stop, good patience to get right up in the air for just a second. And
it's Kane again on the steal. Kane lays it in for 2. And timeout by J.C. Isaacson, as the Bulldogs have opened up a 6-point lead here about 5 minutes in. And we saw this in the first game between the women, Adam. It was the Bulldogs jumping out to that early advantage, and now we're seeing it in the men's game as well.
Right, and looking at their stats in the season, the Bulldogs averaging about 7.5 steals per game. They're very aggressive on the defensive side, and we're seeing it right now. That's how they're getting out to their lead, but they led the game in steals in their first matchup. They had 7 in the first meeting, so getting close to that again. But as you watch them, everyone's in the stance. They're all flying around. They're all talking. They're helping one another. They're making it really hard for the Argos.
A couple of second-year head coaches in this matchup tonight for Western. Pat Jensen, his second year at the helm, and just mentioned J.C. Isaacson, the head man in charge for the Argos. So out of the timeout, it'll be Western lead by 6. About just over 5 minutes gone by, opening half here inside the McLaughlin Center. Mike Wright being guarded by Snepty, tries to attack, gets cut off on the floor for the first time tonight for the Argos is Quinn Swanson, number 23 in white. And good defensive hands there by Snepty, getting in there to tie things up with Bowles. That'll force a jump ball, and possession arrow gives possession to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great help from Stepney, but you got to look at Gruler there. Gruler, he's beating Bowles to that spot. He's staying in front of him. A great way of showing hands, too, and just he's bodying up and not trying to go in for the steal. He knows he's got Stepney there in the gap help, and just a great force of the jump ball.
And also checking in this time for the Bulldogs, Jacob Ainke getting his first minutes tonight as Gruler down low on the post, working against Swanson. Cross-court pass, Kane, corner 3, no good. And a rebound there, Billy Carlson tracking down the miss. Kane swinging it over, Gruler corner, pump fake. His three-pointer, short, no good. Mike Wright clears the board. So a couple of good looks from 3 for the Bulldogs that possession, but they come up empty. Now it's Wright with it. Good defense there by Kane.
All around Bulldogs just staying in front of their man every single time and walling up, bodying up, and not using any hands.
Bowles floater just rims off. Now it's Carlson with it, and Gruler resets now to Kane. Kane getting inside, layup through the contact is good. Jacob Ankeny. So Ankeny with the tough layup to go. Bulldogs with their largest lead of the night, 8-point lead, until that jumper by Boyd falls. Antoine Boyd Jr. doing what he does best, scoring the basketball.
Yeah, and that's a tough bucket. I mentioned he loves that midi, and obviously he comes right from getting a bucket, and he's going in probably the hardest thing tonight, trying to stay with Stepney. He's doing a great job so far.
Gets the steal here, attacks Stepney, and able to finish. So Boyd, back-to-back baskets for the Argos, and that 8-point lead now cut down to half. It's just 4. Kane getting into the lane. Carlson, corner three, no good. And Keeney the rebound. We're going to get a foul on the floor on the rebound. And this one will go against Jamil Bowles. So it's the Bulldogs who have opened up a 4-point lead over the Argos. That's where things stand here in the McLaughlin Center.
At the University of Providence, we believe college is more than a collection of buildings, or a lecture, or a test, or even a degree. College is about connecting to something greater than yourself. The University of Providence is a private Roman Catholic liberal arts university founded in 1932 by the Sisters of Providence. And we continue to honor their vision by providing students with an education that goes beyond the classroom, an education grounded in our mission of connecting people with their communities, with one another, with the environment, with opportunities, with their spiritual journey, and, most importantly, connecting people with their potential. The University of Providence.
We're back inside the McLaughlin Center. It's the Bulldogs that hold a 4-point lead over the Providence Argos. Dominic Del Fidio and Adam Rodriguez bringing you this Frontier Conference basketball matchup on SWX. It's been Antoine Boyd Jr. doing the heavy lifting for the Argos early on, and on the other end, Alan Kane with some outside shots for the Bulldogs, and they'll have it underneath the Argo basket as we begin to restart play. Stepney will be the trigger man. Nice pass inside. Ain Keeney getting the layup to go. His second layup of the night, so he's got 4. Now a little bit of full court press here from Western out of that timeout.
Yeah, just a nice 1-2-2 zone press. They're going to try to get the Argos into that dead man spot right on the other side of the half court.
Forced a quick shot, and the offensive rebound or defensive rebound is cleared, and here come the Bulldogs back the other way. Carlson driving. His pass is deflected by Chavez and stolen by Boyd. Boyd to Chavez. Pump fakes on the 3, back to Boyd. Boyd working on Carlson. Tough jumper. Comes up short. Back the other way comes Kevin Bethel and the Bulldogs. And Kenny with it now. Gives it over to Gruler. Driving. Kick out. Bethel. Good defensive possession here from the Argos as the shot clock ticks under 10.
Yep.
Carlson. Ooh. Creates some separation. Jumper no good. Offensive rebound by Merritt. And it's finished off by Kyle Gruler.
Yeah, and you know, that's just great hustle by the Bulldogs. I mean, if you're the Argos, you can't let that offensive rebound happen. You have such a good defensive possession, and then you give up another chance, and that's what happens when you give up an easy chance.
3, Dylan Hushaw in getting his first action. That one off the mark. Boyd tries his luck. Back iron, no good. Bethel with the rebound. A couple of good looks for the Argos there, but they come up empty. Here's Bethel, 2-man game with Ain Keeney. Ball gets swung around into the corner now to Billy Carlson. And Kenny there with it now. Bethel, back iron. Great hustle effort there by Ain Keeney. But unable to save it, so it'll go to the Argos, who lead it by 8 as we are just over the midway point here this first half inside of the McLaughlin Center.
Yeah, I like this Bulldogs press. It's like I said, the 1-2-2 press. It's going to try to slow down and possibly speed up the Argos here. They're going to try to put Providence into a tough spot and tough locations. And like I said, dead man's land, and Swanson able to get out of it.
Just barely got it over the timeline, and then a foul called. Coulter Merritt on the reach-in. His first personal. Argos trailing by 8. Here it's Chavez with it, dishing it off to Bowles. Good defense there by Adebo.
Yeah, he took away a nice Tanasov seal. He had it down low. He had Bethel on him, but yeah.
Chavez 3, no good. Last touched by Providence and Hushaw. So Bulldogs back in possession, looking to extend their lead to double digits. Jackson Berkeley in for the first time tonight, the Billy Senior product.
Oh, nice move.
And a great move there. Adebo spinning his way in and finishing for 2. Bulldogs now up by 10. Bowles inside. That one is good. Tanasov's there for the soft finish.
Yeah, and he's so good around the rim. Very fundamental. He's got such a nice touch with the little hook shot, little floaters down. If he gets it down low in the post and he makes a move, he'll go to work and he'll most likely finish it around the rim.
And it looks like there's going to be a foul called inside away from the ball. It's going to go against Ryan Chavez.
And with Chavez, and we saw it with Boyd too, Chavez and Boyd, they're playing some serious pressure defense on Stepney. They are face guarding him every time. Even if he doesn't have the ball, they're picking him up full court and they're making it hard for him, and it's going to be easy for Stepney to draw those fouls.
Argo's team foul starting to pile up. Their 4th team foul here in the first half as Kane drives. Kane, Adebo, another strong finish inside for Abby Adebo. Back to a 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Adebo guarding Bowles. Bowles attacking. Bowles flips it up and no good. Bethel to Kane in the corner. Pump fakes on the 3. Drives, is cut off by Wright. Adebo with it now. Stepney. 3. No good. And a bump foul there, and Bethel knew it. That'll be his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. 10-point lead as we're now past the halfway point of this Frontier Conference Hoops matchup. Chavez working on Kane, driving on Kane. Tanasov showing off the range. He hits the 3.
That's only his 11th three-point attempt and only his 5th make on the year.
Big man from Latvia showing what he can do from distance. That cuts the deficit to 7 now. Kane in the corner. Being guarded by Wright. Bethel thought about the 3. And now swings it back over to Kane. 5 on the shot clock. Kane, pull-up jumper over Wright, no good. Tip attempt by Stepney. Can't get it to go. 3rd effort is fouled, so Stepney will go to the line to shoot 2. Great effort there by the senior from Seattle.
Again, the Bulldogs just want that extra possession more. They're just really getting aggressive around the offensive glass, making it tough for Providence to come away with the rebounds. They are hustling every chance that they can get.
So Stepney steps to the line. First free throw is good. Checking back in for the Bulldogs is Kyle Grueller. He'll take the spot for Kevin Bethel as he gets a breather. And Stepney is ready to take his 2nd free throw. 6'3" senior from Seattle. Leading scorer for this Bulldogs team, goes perfect from the line that trip. It's back to a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. And we have a foul here. This will go against Jalen Stepney.
Yeah, just a unfortunate foul there for Stepney. He was in the right spot. He read the refusal correctly, just hands in the wrong place on the wrong time. Excuse me.
Hard to play defense these days in the new college or the new basketball landscape, that we play in these days, where everything can be
very
ticky-tacky. As Bowles drives in, is cut off. Good defense there by Berkeley to help out on that. Hershaw working on Berkeley now, and a wild layup attempt. Good defense there from Jackson Berkeley.
Yeah, the Bulldogs, they are just flying around on defense, making it very tough for Providence.
Gruler inside. That one rattles around and pops out. Bowles leading the attack. Cushaw. Back over to Bowles. Bowles driving baseline. Pass inside, deflected and turned over. Adedo with it now. Adedo coast to coast. Layup attempt no good, and Argos back the other way. They have an advantage. With Adedo still down, Mike Wright stepping into an open three. Back iron no good. Rebound to Berkeley.
Yeah, and that's not one you see Wright miss quite often. If he's that open, like you saw, he'll take it, and he usually knocks that one down.
Gruler inside with it now.
Okay, he's got the mismatch he wants here.
Size mismatch over Chavez, leaves the baby hook short. Mike Wright clears and leads the way for the Argos back the other way. Wright, Chavez, little head fake, and now does go with the three, and that is good. Ryan Chavez connecting from deep.
Yeah, the lefty with such a smooth jumper. If he's got even just the slightest amount of space, he's gonna pull it, little hand down, man down.
Kane cut off. Berkeley from distance. Short three-pointer. Hushaw out ahead to Ryan Chavez. Pump. Good move there. Oh, what a move! Tanasovs unimpeded to the rim. He throws it down for two. It is now just a 4-point game. We have a timeout. It's the Bulldogs with a 4-point lead over the Argos.
Montana, the last best place. And we believe the best state to do business. Like many of our clients, Farmers Union Insurance was born and raised in Montana. We started as a couple of farmers agreeing on their good word to insure each other. More than 100 years later, and our foundation is the same, our word is still our promise, providing protection when it's needed most. With our local claims adjusters and Montana roots, we bring peace of mind that can only be offered by us, the largest mutual insurance company domiciled in Montana. We are committed to you and believe in the true value of buying local. So come see us. Our agents live where you live.
Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center is your must-stop to get those items clean and looking new again. If you're tired of doing laundry, then don't. Falls Cleaner and Laundry Service can take care of it. If you'd like to do your own wash, well, you can at Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center. And don't forget they have free Wi-Fi. You can check out your Facebook posts while you wait. Falls Cleaner and Laundry is a complete dry cleaning, bundle drop-off, and coin-operated machine facility. They are helping the Argos stay fresh and clean all season long. It's Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center, open daily, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. with attendants on duty.
And yeah, it just leads right to an easy dunk from Tanasovs.
Riga, Latvia, home of motherland for Tanasovs. He's 6'7" senior, showing why he's a big part of Coach Isaacson's rotation.
Yeah, and a transfer from Western New Mexico University, and yeah, Coach Isaacson, he talked about him quite a bit at the beginning of the year. Just a fantastic pickup for the Argos team, and he's made a huge impact for Providence.
So it's the Bulldogs with a 4-point lead. They're back on the offensive end of the floor. Kane pumps on the three. Back over to Jackson Berkeley. Back to Kane, corner three. Short. Rebound, Mike Wright. Great rebound there. So now the Argos with a chance to cut this to just a one-possession game. 5 minutes to go, opening half. Great find by Boyd to right. He's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line for two. Antoine Boyd Jr. showing what he can do in the passing game, leading Mike Wright to the free throw line. Right out of Chicago, Illinois. At least he didn't have to adjust to a temperature change coming to Montana.
No kidding.
Like some folks have to do, like Atanasov, I'm sure that was quite the weather adjustment from New Mexico.
Oh, boy.
Jamil Bowles from Fort Lauderdale, Florida? Say that one 5 times fast. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So Bowles. And so it's a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. And Kentney cuts back in for the Bulldogs. Here it's Stepney now with it in the corner, working on right. Swings it on over. Corner now to Kane.
Yeah, right now it's just the Argos just playing 4-on-4. Boyd is not letting Stepney get any touches right now.
And Merritt showing the hustle. He's down on the floor, tie up, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow going to Providence. Chance for the Argos now to tie or take the lead. Antoine Boyd was talking to Coach Isaacson there. Wasn't ready for the inbound there from Hushaw. Hushaw with it now. Elbow jumper. He's fouled from behind. Looks like they'll get Kane for the foul. So Dylan Hushaw will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 with a chance to tie.
Yeah, good spatial awareness to get by Kane, realize he's got him on his backside and rise up for that mid-range. And that it looked to me as they were playing a 2-3 zone, and the guys down low didn't really come up and help. So just be able to come up and get that nice mid-range and draw the foul.
So Hushaw's first free throw is good. And looks like we'll have a chance for him to tie this game as some substitutions coming on now. A.B. Adedo checking back in. Stanislav's checking back in as well. He'll take the spot of Hushaw, who just tied the game with those free throw attempts. So after the Bulldogs open up an 8-point lead, it's the Argos who have fought their way back to tie things up at 26. 4 minutes to go, opening half here inside the McLaughlin Center. Stepney, crossover over right, fade away, front iron no good. Rebounded to Chavez.
Yeah, and if you're Stepney, it's hard to get into a rhythm with the Argos not giving you a whole lot of space. Even when he's off the ball, he doesn't have it in his hands. It's a face guard, and then anytime he's got it, they are switching. They're hedging all the screens immediately and just giving him such a hard time on the offensive side.
So here come the Bulldogs back, and a turnover by the Bulldogs. Ruler threw that one out of bounds. A little miscommunication down low with Adedo. So 3.5 left to go, opening half. Knotted at 26. Providence looking to make it 3 wins in a row. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs looking to end a losing skid as Mike Wright drives and attack. Tough bucket there by Mike Wright Jr.
Yeah, and a great skip from Chavez, able to find Wright from one corner to the other corner, leading to that layup.
Adedo with it. Nice pass inside. Gruler and one. Kyle Gruler and Abby Adedo working the 2-man game nicely there. A chance to complete the 3-point play.
Yeah, and Gruler just came off that screen again, just tight with the screen, putting Swanson right into it, making it hard for him to get around and follow Gruler, and that's how he's able to draw that foul and get to the charity stripe for one more.
So Kyle Gruler, a chance to give the Bulldogs the lead. And his free throw rolls around and down, so the Bulldogs back ahead by 1. Game they've been leading throughout.
All right, gotta get it across here.
Just getting it across the timeline there were the Argos. That full court press giving them some fits. And now with just 10 on the shot clock, the Argos getting into their offense. Boyd Jr. Stop. Layup underneath Adedo. Can't get it to go. Couple Argos hit the deck, and now numbers for the Bulldogs the other way. Gruler, Stepney, 3. No good. Rebound to Kane. Bulldogs will reset. 15 on the shot clock. Offensive foul. They'll get Grueller. So the offensive foul turns the ball back over to the Argos.
Yeah, you said it. Argos dodging a bullet there with that open three with the numbers, and just Floyd able to kind of get under Grueller's skin there a little bit, put a little pressure on him.
Boyd, crossover, pull-up is no good. Kane with the board, looking to push the pace. Corner to Stepney. Tanasov's there, got his hand in the passing lane, but it goes right back to Kane. Kane driving on Chavez, and there's going to be a foul called out top, away from the ball. Looks like this will go against number 12, John Floyd.
Oh, we just got a tech on Alan Kane as well.
So the foul on the floor will go against Boyd, and then technical on Alan Kane. So a little bit of a lot going on there in that little play as the referees get together to talk about things. And what is a 1-point ball game. Teams just separated by 2 games in the Frontier Conference. Providence 1 game out of the top spot behind Montana Tech. Bulldogs 3 games behind. Just about a month left before we hit Frontier Conference tournament play. And we'll get the explanation from the referee.
Thank you.
So it looks like the technical was called on Alan Kane, so Mike Wright will shoot the 2 technical free throws here for the Argos. First one is good. Second one to give the Argos the lead. That one is good. So Mike Wright perfect on the technical free throws. So now we'll head back down to the other end of the floor for 2 more free throws that Kane will get ready to shoot after just picking up a technical foul. As we take a look back at what happened here, you see the foul up top there on number 12, John Floyd. Play continues. Keep an eye on 20 in black on your screen there. And oh, that's what it was, just the little casual ball flip to Chavez there. Can't get away with doing that. Not a lot, but
nope.
You'll get called for that. Not most out of 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Most often than not. That's what I was going to say. Words have been tough for this second half of the doubleheader. Words have been a little bit tough for the 2 of us up here. But nonetheless, it's Kyle Grueller going to the free throw line. And he hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Both teams in the bonus now the rest of the way. And this final 154 of what's been a very entertaining first half between these 2 teams.
Yeah, a lot of intensity, very high intensity first half. Not only on the offensive side, but defensively. It's been a defensive battle. I know it's 30-30, but they are all the players out there hustling, trying for that extra possession.
So Kane will head to the bench after picking up the technical foul. Second free throw by Grueller, in and out. Battle for the rebound down low, right hit the floor, but the Argos come away with it. Tied at 30. Here inside the McLaughlin Center, here it's Antoine Boyd Jr. working on Stepney. Into the corner, Floyd. Give it back to Boyd. Mike Wright stepping into a 3, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Who wants it? It's Hugh Shaw coming away with it for the Argos.
Yeah, and honestly, similar to the women's game for the Providence side, it's a rough shooting night from beyond the triple. I mean, Providence right now, 2 of 8, only 25% from deep, but Montana Western not a whole lot better. They are 2 of 9 and sitting at 22%. So not the shooting half if you're a big fan of three-point shooting.
And a foul on this end of the floor. That'll send Stepney to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Jalen Stepney, the 6'3" guard. First front end free throw is good. So Bulldogs pull back ahead by 1. And what's turned into a back and forth affair here inside the McLaughlin Center. on this Thursday night. Second free throw for Stepney. Back iron, no good, and so he splits the pair. It's the Bulldogs holding a 1-point advantage. As we tick down inside a minute to go here, opening half of play. It's Boyd with it on the wing.
Good hand.
Adado getting his hands in. Good hands there. Ball still on the floor. It's kicked ahead. It's Grueller. Grueller cut off. Patience.
Travel.
And it looks like he traveled, and he did.
Yeah, and I mean that just goes. That's all John Floyd there. I mean, he's not the biggest guy in this Providence team going with Grueller, but just being able to get a body in front of Grueller slowed him down, threw him off into what looked like he was going to go up for that layup, and just the jump stop just kind of feet came out from under him there.
Back to the full court press now in the final minute. Argo's able to get across the timeline.
Yeah, Bulldogs really making Providence flirt with that 10-second violation.
And a steal. Adado up ahead, slamming it down. Abby Adado on the feed from Kevin Bethel. Timeout, Coach Isaacson and the Argos, as the rim is still shaking from that dunk. Whew, my goodness. As we take a look back at our Great Falls Realty replay, Bethel with the steal up ahead and liftoff for Adado.
Yeah, you can see it in his eyes when he's getting the rock too, and he sees it's only him in the bucket. His eyes light up, and he's getting ready to throw it down.
And speaking of his eyes, sounds really weird, but have you noticed on the defensive end of the floor, anytime Boyd or Bowles gets in front of him, his tongue comes out of his mouth. He is wide-eyed like a crazy person.
Yeah, you can tell he
is locked in tonight.
He brings that momentum. He brings the excitement for the Bulldogs. He's that energy guy for him. He's the Energizer Bunny for this Bulldogs squad. He's locked in every second of this game.
If we could get a close-up shot next time he's on the defensive end of the floor, it is one of the most intense faces I've ever seen during a basketball game. But as you see, whatever works for him. As the Bulldogs with a 3-point lead, about a half-second differential between game and shot clock. So the Argos will have to get a shot up here. Hushaw with it. Across to Boyd, who tries the three. Air ball.
Again, the 3-point shooting woes. It seems to be a common theme tonight.
So the air ball will give the ball back to the Bulldogs, who can hold for the final shot. In a half that they've controlled for much of this game. Anthony Hobbs checking in for the Argos here in this final 15 seconds. He's the one guarding Stepney. 7 seconds. And a foul. Adado getting called for the moving screen. He doesn't like it. And so now the Argos can now hold for the final shot of the half with just 6.2 seconds left to go.
I think that they're going to bring this press back just past half court. And
here's Hobbs. Hobbs loses it. Stolen away, and a foul committed by Hobbs. Oh, freshman mistake there. Turning it over, then committing a foul 50 feet from your own basket. So that'll send Coulter Merritt to the free throw line. Chance to shoot two. With 1.3 seconds left to play in this first half. Coulter Merritt, the junior out of Star Valley, Wyoming, started his college career at Northwest College in Powell, Wyoming, before making Dillon his new home on the campus of Montana Western. Merritt's front end free throw no good. Rebound Adado. Not enough time to get it up. As the buzzer sounds to mark the end of what was a very exciting first half between the Bulldogs and the Argos. It's Montana Western who leads it by 3. Bootlegger Bard Casino halftime show coming up next on SWX.
Montana. There's no place else like it. After all, it's why we all choose to live here. The vibe is different here. So when you find that perfect place for your family, we'll find the right home loan just for you. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
At Benefice Orthopedic Center of Montana, we offer same-day appointments and advanced treatments to help get you back to rolling. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
When no one else is around. Champions get to work. They never rest. Never settle.
At Great Falls Ace, everything we do is about serving our community. We're your helpful place for quick fixes, improvement projects, or advice you can just plain trust. Each one of our departments has true experts that want to help make your project a rewarding experience. Service, convenience, quality. That's what Ace is known for. You have a lot of choices when it comes to where you shop, and we want to say thank you for trusting in us.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
The Heritage Inn is just off I-15 in Great Falls and minutes from the C.M. Russell Museum, the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, Giant Springs State Park, and many other attractions. You'll be near Malmstrom Air Force Base, Great Falls International Airport, and the River's Edge Trail along the Missouri River. After a day of travel, sightseeing, or fly fishing, unwind in the hot tub and take a dip in our heated pool. There's an exercise facility and a steam room. We have a full range of dining and entertainment options, including the Max Casino and Sports Bar, the Palomino Coffee Bar, and the Willow Creek Restaurant. Your accommodations will include satellite TV, in-room movies, a refrigerator, a microwave, a coffee and tea maker, and high-speed Wi-Fi. For an unforgettable trip to Great Falls, make your reservation at the Heritage Inn.
At Great Falls Ace, everything we do is about serving our community. We're your helpful place for quick fixes, improvement projects, or advice you can just plain trust. Each one of our departments has true experts that want to help make your project a rewarding experience. Service, convenience, quality. That's what Ace is known for. You have a lot of choices when it comes to where you shop, and we want to say thank you for trusting in us.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Scrap metal for cash? Come visit us at Central Montana's leader in recycling, steel, etc. in Great Falls. Our center processes steel, stainless steel, aluminum, copper, brass, and lead. And we pay cash for scrap based on weight. We also accept batteries, electric motors, paper, cardboard, and more. And our roll-off containers are available for any scrap projects you have. We even buy and recycle junk cars. Trade your scrap for cash. Visit us at steeletc.com or call us at 761-4848.
Great Falls has so much to offer. And Great Falls' newest hotel, the Sleep Inn & Suites Mainstay Suites, is here no matter what your reason for travel. Come stay with us and enjoy well-appointed guest rooms, a hot breakfast daily, pool and hot tub with outdoor patio and barbecue area, fitness center, and so much more. Montana owned and operated, we're proud corporate partners of the University of Providence Argos. Sleep Inn & Suites Mainstay Suites, 10th Avenue South and Fox Farm. Or check out our website, sleepingreatfalls.com.
At the University of Providence, we believe college is more than a collection of buildings, or a lecture, or a test, or even a degree. College is about connecting to something greater than yourself. The University of Providence is a private Roman Catholic liberal arts university founded in 1932 by the Sisters of Providence. And we continue to honor their vision by providing students with an education that goes beyond the classroom, an education grounded in our mission of connecting people with their communities, with one another, with the environment, with opportunities, with their spiritual journey, and, most importantly, connecting people with their potential. The University of Providence.
Montana, the last best place. And we believe the best state to do business. Like many of our clients, Farmers Union Insurance was born and raised in Montana. We started as a couple of farmers agreeing on their good word to insure each other. More than 100 years later, and our foundation is the same, our word is still our promise, providing protection when it's needed most. With our local claims adjusters and Montana roots, we bring peace of mind that can only be offered by us, the largest mutual insurance company domiciled in Montana. We are committed to you and believe in the true value of buying local. So come see us. Our agents live where you live.
Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center is your must-stop to get those items clean and looking new again. If you're tired of doing laundry, then don't. Falls Cleaner and Laundry Service can take care of it. If you'd like to do your own wash, well, you can at Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center. And don't forget they have free Wi-Fi, so you can check out your Facebook post while you wait. Falls Cleaner and Laundry is a complete dry cleaning, bundle drop-off, and coin-operated machine facility. They are helping the Argos stay fresh and clean all season long. It's Falls Cleaner and Laundry Center, open daily, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. with attendants on duty.
Montana. There's no place else like it. After all, it's why we all choose to live here. The vibe is different here. So when you find that perfect place for your family, we'll find the right home loan just for you. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
At Benefice Orthopedic Center of Montana, we offer same-day appointments and advanced treatments to help get you back to rolling. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
When no one else is around. Champions get to work. They never rest. Never settle.
At Great Falls,
similar three-point shooting woes, but the turnover is just a big thing for Providence.
So it's the Bulldogs with a 3-point lead, looking to snap a losing skid and pick up a key Frontier Conference win, as we are just 2 more days away from the calendar flipping to February and entering the final month of the college basketball season. You mentioned it, Adam, 2 of 9 from behind the arc from both of these teams. But one way or another, it's been a defensive battle, and you sometimes just love to see old school, grinded out style of basketball. Yeah,
you definitely do, and you said all defense, and just looking at the stats, Montana Western already above their steals per game average. They're sitting at 10 steals this game, whereas the Argos only at 3 here.
As we take a look at the upcoming schedule for Montana Western, they're at the top-ranked team in the conference next. On Saturday, they'll take on the Ore Diggers in Butte before having a home date with the Rocky Mountain College Battling Bears and Carroll College Saints. Then they'll hit the road to Havre to take on the Northern Lights, and home again against Providence before hitting the road against Tech and rounding out their season at home against the Battling Bears. So a gauntlet of a stretch as always in the Frontier Conference, as now we see what's up next for the Argos. They'll hit the road on Saturday for an away game against MSU Northern before heading back home for a 3-game homestand against the Ore Diggers, Battling Bears, and the Saints before ending their season with a 3-game road trip. They'll round out their season at Montana Tech in Butte on February 22nd. Montana Tech currently the top team in the Frontier Conference, with Rocky Mountain College behind, followed by Providence, then followed by Carroll. So second half getting ready to go underway here in what's been a very entertaining game as we take a look at those standings. Providence just 1 game behind Montana Tech. Western, albeit a 3-4 conference record, they're only 3 games out of that top spot, Adam. Right. Still plenty of time for them to fight for that good seeding going into the Frontier Conference tournament.
100%, and if they keep up this intensity for the rest of the year and they keep playing how they are tonight, they will make things very interesting in that second spot. I mean, Montana Tech is so good, they could probably run away with the conference from here on out, and so it's going to be a battle for the top till the very end. But yeah, Western definitely is going to make some noise late, that's for sure.
A very deep league is the Frontier Conference, with Tech, Rocky, Carroll, and Providence all fighting for that first place finish. So Montana Western opened up will start the second half with a 33-30 lead. We'll have it on the side out closest to us. Dominic Delfidio, Adam Rodriguez here on SWX for this Thursday night Frontier Conference college basketball matchup on SWX. Here is Alan Kane. Picked up a technical at the tail end of that first half. Has to be careful not to pick up another one, as he's being pestered by Bowles out top. Driving is Bethel. Kicking it back out. Grueller. Turnaround over Boyd. Fading away. No good. And Adedo will get called for the over and back. So the offensive foul going against Abby Adebo. Comes Antoine Boyd Jr. with it up the floor, the leading scorer for the Argos in that first half with 10 points.
Yeah, and if you're Providence, you want to see Boyd. I know he's got 10 that first half. You want to see him get going in the second. Get some momentum back on their side. He likes to bring the energy for Providence.
Here's Bowles backing down Bethel through the double team and scores. Jamil Bowles, the first basket of the second half for the Argos, cuts it to a 1-point game.
Yeah, that's a tough finish. Good patience and strength down low to get through 2 defenders and finish at the rim as such.
Here's Alan Kane with it to Adedo. Hands it off to Bethel. Bethel attacking right and able to finish over right. Bethel able to extend the Bulldog lead back to 3. Boyd gets the screen. Boyd attacking.
Nice find.
Finds Bowles in the corner. Dump down pass inside. Offensive foul on Jamil Bowles. Adado standing in there to take the charge.
Yeah, good recognition, good help defense, sliding over, taking a hit, realizing that Bowles wasn't showing any signs of slowing down coming in. And yeah, great job, the charge, and good way to get the ball back on that western side.
So Adado stepping in, gets the charge. Takes a lot of force to get a man that size on the floor. Just shows how hard Jamil Bowles is attacking the rim on that take. So 2 minutes gone by, second half. It's still Western in front. Adado turns it over. Atanasov's there for the steal.
Yeah, good help there from Atanasov. And I mean, he's got some long arms. It's hard to get a pass over that man.
Mike Wright stepping into a three. Good! Mike Wright for three, and we're tied at 35.
Yeah, and that's a big three. Mike Wright, he's a three-point shooter for this team, and to see one drop early in the second half, that's huge for the Argos.
Kane, corner, Bethel, three. Woo. Oh, rattles around off the backboard and down. So Bethel answers back with a three of his own, and the Bulldogs regain the lead. Bowles, pump fake, attacking Bethel, corner to Chavez. Back inside to Bowles. Bowles kicking it out, Chavez. Back iron on his three-point attempt. Boyd Jr. the rebound. Here's Wright. Thought about another three. Decides to attack Ruler. 10 on the shot clock. Inside and a foul called. Stepney trying to guard Atanasov's. He's called for the personal.
Smart read there from Atanasov to realize he had the mismatch, and just great awareness from Chavez to see that Stepney just on the backside and really not facing the right direction to guard Atanasov and able to draw that foul.
Argos back on the inbound. Here it's Bowles. Being guarded by Stepney, the two leading scorers for their teams. And now Adado switches on. Chavez over Adado, long, tough three. Offensive rebound finds its way back to Chavez. And the shot clock resets to 20 for the Argos. Swinging the ball around. It's Bowles trying his distance from three. No good. And it's Gruler clearing.
Yeah, I mean, just unfortunate possession there for the Argos with numerous possessions.
We have a block called on the other end. This one will go against Antoine Boyd Jr. Each team picking up two early fouls here in the second half. 3.5 gone by inside the McLaughlin Center on the campus of the University of Providence here in Great Falls, Montana. It's Alan Kane with it now. Gets the screen from Adado.
Good hand.
Poked away. Tanasov's getting his hand in there. Deflects it out of bounds. Side out upcoming for Western. Ruler will be the trigger man. Finds its way in the corner, Stepney. And they're going to call a foul on the floor. Adado getting run over again. Spends a lot of time on the floor these opening minutes of the second half. Third team foul now on the Argos. As we have some subs checking in for Providence. On the next whistle, it looks like they'll check in now. Dylan Hushaw coming back in, along with Quinn Swanson. Bowles and Boyd will take a seat.
Yeah, Boyd drawing his third foul there, so probably won't see him until really late into this second half.
We'll see how long Coach Isaacson decides to keep him on the bench. Adado trapped underneath the basket, swings it back out to Kane. Kane, spin move on Hushaw, loses it in the air. Mike Wright Jr. coming away with it. Here is Wright attacking Adado, spinning and hitting. Nice left-handed finish. Mike Wright Jr. cuts the deficit to 1.
Great finish from Wright, slowed down into that spin move, and I mean that left side wide open, an easy left-hand layup for him.
So interesting to see who steps up for Providence with their two top scorers on the bench. Adado backing down Atanasov's, who switches on to Kane. 7 on the shot clock. Adado Working on Atanasovs, doubled by Wright, has to just throw one up. It does hit the rim, but now it's Chavez coming out with it with the Argos.
Great help from Atanasovs with Wright, making it tough for Adedo. And
Hushaw, Atanasovs throws it down, and the Argos are back in front.
I mean, that's great awareness, and that's what happens. Adedo just late getting back on transition. Obviously hit the deck from the layup attempt, but that makes it hard when the team with like Providence got numbers and they're pushing the ball down the court.
Timeout Bulldogs. Coach Pat Jensen wants to talk things over as the Argos regain the lead. So the Argos regain the lead on that Atanasovs dunk. They're up by 1 when we get back on SWX.
ACE. Everything we do is about serving our community. We're your helpful place for quick fixes, improvement projects, or advice you can just plain trust. Each one of our departments has true experts that want to help make your project a rewarding experience. Service, convenience, quality. That's what ACE is known for. You have a lot of choices when it comes to where you shop, and we want to say thank you for trusting in us.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
His second throwdown of the game has the Argos crowd fired up and back in front by 1. Just under, as we have 15 minutes left to play in what has been a very, very competitive ball game between these two squads. Alan Kane bringing back up the floor for the Bulldogs as they get back into their offensive set. It's Stepney now working on Chavez. And Stepney with a little kiss off the glass, spins that one in for 2, and the Bulldogs are back in front.
I mean, he had the easy left-hand floater, but why make it easy when you can put a little razzle-dazzle and go into your bag and put the nice little touch up with the right hand.
If you got it, flaunt it, as they say. Argos back with it now on the offensive end of the floor. Atanasovs working on Ain Kenny. Tough shot there. As that one is airballed, and leading the way is Alan Kane. Kane attacking. Kane left-hand layup, no good. And Kane tips it all the way back out across midcourt. And the Bulldogs reset. It's Bethel. Corner. Kane driving. Good help defense there by Hushaw. And good defense there by Quinn Swanson, forcing a tough layup. Now here comes Mike Wright Jr. back the other way. Bowles and Boyd still on the bench. As Wright's jumper just rolls off the front of the rim, no good. Stepney clears. Ruler directing the offense. Dip it down to Stepney. Working on Chavez, battling his way into the paint. Stepney, turn around, no good. Tough shot there. Good defense there by Chavez.
Yeah, Stepney just trying to get into any rhythm that he possibly can. The Providence doing a fantastic job of slowing him down this evening.
Hushaw, Swanson, good ball move it. Atanasovs unable to finish, but he is fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line. It looked like he wanted to throw down another slam.
Yeah, you could see him getting ready for it, and I think just the body contact threw him off just a tad.
And so the foul on Atanasovs. He will be at the free throw line to try and put the Argos back ahead when we return.
The Heritage Inn is just off I-15 in Great Falls and minutes from the C.M. Russell Museum, the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, Giant Springs State Park, and many other attractions. You'll be near Malmstrom Air Force Base, Great Falls International Airport, and the River's Edge Trail along the Missouri River. After a day of travel, sightseeing, or fly fishing, unwind in the hot tub and take a dip in our heated pool. There's an exercise facility and a steam room. We have a full range of dining and entertainment options, including the Max Casino and Sports Bar, the Palomino Coffee Bar, and the Willow Creek Restaurant. Your accommodations will include satellite TV, in-room movies, a refrigerator, a microwave, a coffee and tea maker, and high-speed Wi-Fi. For an unforgettable trip to Great Falls, make your reservation
Welcome back
at the
inside the McLaughlin
Heritage
Center
Inn.
on the campus of the University of Providence. And today's Frontier Conference basketball matchup is
At Great
brought to
Falls
you in
8.
part by the Frontier Conference, where champions are born. 13-17 left to play in the second half in a 1-point ball game. Western currently leads it. Nicholas Atanasovs will head to the line for the Argos, shooting 2 with a chance to give them the lead here. Dominic Delfidio, Adam Rodriguez bringing you tonight's Thursday night matchup. And both teams starting to sort of find their offensive stride, but again, easy baskets are hard to come by in the second half, Adam.
Without a doubt, and we saw one possession. I can just think of Providence. They had 3 straight possessions coming off offensive rebounds that led to open 3-point attempts, but missed all 3 of them. And that's just been the story of the night for both squads. Not really getting the 3-point bucket to drop. Western still 3-10, 30%, but Providence 3-13. They're still under 25% from the 3.
So Atanasovs goes 1 of 2 from the line. We're knotted up again at 40. Largest lead of the game, Montana Western by 8. Providence only holding a lead by 1 possession. Here is Bethel with it, getting the screen from Ankeny. Bethel drives, Bethel fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That's real tough, Kev. Real tough.
So, Kevin Bethel, the senior from Los Angeles, California, started his collegiate career at Utah State Eastern before making his way to the campus of Montana Western, playing for Pat Jensen, his second year at the helm. Bethel first free throw, good. And Western pulls back ahead. No team really wants to solidify their lead here. It's been back and forth since the 10-minute mark of the first half. As Bethel's second free throw is good, he goes 2 for 2 from the line, and the Bulldogs back up by 2. Showing again, though, 1-2-2 full court press here that is trying to slow down the Argo offense, get him a little bit out of a rhythm here as Swanson resets up top. Mike Wright Jr. being guarded by Bethel. Jr. attacking, loses it momentarily, regains possession. Down to 2 on the shot clock. I don't know if Chavez notices, has to just throw one up and misses the rim. So shot clock violation, and good defensive possession there by the Bulldogs as Jackson Berkeley checks back in.
Bulldogs really can't emphasize it enough, making the Argos life very hard when they get the ball on the offensive side.
And still on that Argo bench, Jamil Bowles and Antoine Boyd Jr., the 2 leading scorers for this Argos team. We'll see how long Coach Isaacson keeps them on the bench as we're at about the 12-minute mark of this second half. Carlson cut off on his baseline dribble. Stepney, step back jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound falls into the hands of John Floyd.
And you said it, Bowles, Boyd, leading scorers for the Providence team. I know Boyd's got 10 tonight, but between the 2 of them, that's 30 points right there between Boyd and Bowles. So having those 2 guys for not a good chunk of the second half is really tough if you're Providence.
Bowles and Boyd Jr. combined for 53 points in the Argos win last week on the road at Rocky Mountain College. They wait for their opportunity to check back in, and they head to the scores table right now. Here it's Berkeley working on Wright. He's cut off. Ankeny with it now, and Berkeley will try the long distance 3, front iron, no good. Bethel pass inside, and the slam. Ankeny throwing it down. Whew. See some ferocious dunks here tonight, Adam.
Yes, we have, and I mean, props to John Floyd for going up, but, I mean, Ankeny just a little bit bigger of a body going up for the two-hand jam.
Tanasov's called for the moving screen, turning it back over to the Bulldogs as Boyd and Bowles check back in.
Yes.
Stepney and Bethel will get a breather on the bench as we take a look back at Ankeny's slam.
Yeah, again, I mean, he got the rock, and he had no signs of stopping going up for that jam.
Between him and Adedo, two guys I would not want to get in front of.
Correct.
When they're attacking
Correct.
the rim. So the Bulldogs see their lead go back up to 4 as we approach the halfway point of the second half. Here it's Kane being guarded by Boyd. Now it's Bowles that switches on. And Ankeny with it now, working on Boyd. And he finishes. Too big, too strong. Bulldogs up by 6.
Good recognition of the mismatch.
And now the rejection on Bowles at the other end. Ankeny doing it all. Hushaw inside. Floyd out of bounds, and another turnover. It'll go back to Western.
Yeah, that Montana Western bench, you can see them right now. They are fired up. They're coming out onto the court. It is all Bulldogs right now. They've got all the momentum on their side.
Coach Isaacson wants a timeout as the Bulldogs getting their largest lead since the first half, a 6-point lead. Now as we approach the halfway point of this second half, and it's been the Bulldogs outscoring the Argos here 13-7, or 13-10 to start this second half.
Yeah, Ankeny's really come in, and he's really lit a fire under the butts of Montana Western, and they are, that helping them get out to that 6-point lead, and can't really slow down when you got that much momentum going.
You kind of feel the momentum starting to shift over to that Bulldog sideline. All of a sudden, after the dunk and then a great defensive possession there, and you really trace it back to that shot clock violation on that defensive end of the floor that really kick-started this 6-0 spurt here by the Bulldogs.
Absolutely, and you don't really think about it as much with a defensive side, but when you get a shot clock violation, that really sparks the energy for teams, and you said you don't think about that a whole lot, but when you get a shot clock violation, that means you play defense for 30 seconds without giving up an easy bucket or giving up any bucket, and then you get a poster from Ankeny, and I mean, that's just the cherry on top to a shot clock violation.
Bulldogs, a scrappy bunch coming into the McLaughlin Center tonight, trying to pick up just their second win in the last 6 games. And they've played a heck of a ball game so far as Alan Kane brings it across the timeline. Merritt swings it on over to Berkeley, who finds Ankeny. Kane, right-handed floater, no good. Bowles clears. Bowles looking to attack now. Free throw line jumper, no good. And skying for the rebound there. Billy Carlson out jumping everyone for that defensive board.
He got up for that rebound. It looked like he was never going to come down.
And Kenny sets the screen for Kane. Berkeley, 3, halfway down and out, no good. And it's Bowles with it the other way for the Argos. Here's Floyd. Floyd attacking. Wild layup, a late foul called, so Floyd misses the layup, but he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. John Floyd, just a freshman, getting valuable minutes for Coach Isaacson and this Argos team. Stanwood, Washington. First free throw is nothing but net. And some subs checking back on for both teams now. Mike Wright Jr. checks back in for Dylan Hushaw. And Kyle Gruler back in for the Bulldogs as Jackson Berkeley takes a seat. As we take a look at Coach Isaacson there, second year in charge of the Argos. And Floyd's second free throw is good. So John Floyd 2 for 2. He'll check back out for Nicholas Tanasov, who returns back into the game. So the starting 5 for both teams, the starting 5 for the Argos on the floor right now. The only bench player on the floor for the Bulldogs right now is Billy Carlson. who swings it back up top for Merritt. And Kenny wide open for three. He's going to take it. Doesn't take many of those. He's off the mark, and Merritt called for the foul on the rebound.
Will say, thought the foul was going to be called on right there. He came from behind and thought it kind of pushed off a little bit to get the rebound. But the Argos now back on offense. They got to try to get something going for them.
Western showing press, and it works. Merritt with the steal and Merritt with the lay-in.
Yeah, it's just a two lax there on the pass in the press. Just throwing a bounce pass that really didn't have a whole lot behind it.
So the press turning into a bucket, an easy bucket for the Bulldogs. Easy baskets have not been easy to find here tonight as Mike Wright Jr. spins his way into the lane, but spun a little too much. He's called for the travel there, and it's a turnover.
Yeah, the help defense, that's a big reason as to why Wright went into that travel. He thought he would have had the lane there, but when you get the help side coming, you kind of throws you off your rhythm in the spin.
So the Argos turn it over, and it's the Bulldogs back with it now. Here's Stepney with it now up top. Swinging on over to Merritt. Ball moving around the arc. Kane gets a step. He's cut off by Hushaw. Stepney, shot clock down to 4. Stepney drives. Stepney off the glass and in. Jalen Stepney. The late shot clock floater is good, and the Bulldogs back up by 8.
Yeah, tough finish, and that's probably what you want to see for Western. Stepney getting some type of bucket to drop for him.
Shaw swinging it around now. Driving it. Swanson. He'll kick back out. Bowles, top of the key. That's Boyd Jr. Bowles taps it back out. Swanson, 3. Short. And Poles with a beautiful save. Nice. And he's able to save possession as it's last touch by Merritt. Great hustle play there by Jamil Bowles to keep possession for his team. Back up top, Swanson swinging on over. Bowles thought about the 3. Being guarded by Grueller. Bowles attacks baseline now. He's cut off by Aiden Kenny. Out 7 on the shot clock. Bowles inside. Layup, no good. Swanson, no good. Tip in. Hushaw can't get it to go. Tough offensive possession for the Argos there.
I mean, it's just been the story of the night for the Argos. Not getting much to drop, especially from beyond the 3. Swanson couldn't have been more open there.
Tough shooting night for Providence as Kane attacks. Swing it back out to Akaney. Good pass inside. Stepney and Kenny plus the foul and 1. So Jacob and Kenny will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play.
Yeah, Angry having himself a night, putting him at 10 points right now, coming off the bench. He's really been the spark plug for the Bulldogs. 5 of 6 from the field. That and 1, and the poster.
The bench loving it. The redshirt junior from Idaho having an impactful night tonight for the Bulldogs. It's the other big man, Abby Adedo, ready to check in at the next dead ball. And Kenny misses the free throw. So we're at a 10-point Bulldog lead, their largest lead of the night. Mike Wright Jr. with it now on the wing. Wright, pull up, short, rebound to Bethel. As we are now down inside of 6.5 minutes to go in the second half. Bethel attacking baseline, corner, Stepney, 3, airballs it. Hushaw trying to push up ahead, Boyd Jr. attacking, and Kenny and 1. Antoine Boyd Jr. will have a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, and if you're Providence, that's who you want getting the and 1. Anytime he makes a tough bucket, he makes a clutch bucket, he's going to get fired up. And the Providence bench finally showing some emotion there with the big play. Hopefully that can spark something for him.
You see Ankany's dunk on the other end. Bench loving that action. Antoine Boyd Jr. to the line, looking to complete the three-point play. And that's no good. So that one rattles around and out. We sit at an 8-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Adedo up top, Stepney. Bethel now being guarded by Wright. He's trapped in the corner. He'll find Merritt up top. 10 on the shot clock. Adedo attacks. Adedo off glass and in. Abby Adedo having himself a night. And the lead is back to 10 for Western. Tanasov's dropping his man, pass inside. Nice. Good ball movement. Hushaw, three, need it. Ooh. Got it. Dylan Hushaw for three. Timeout, Providence, as they cut it to just a 7-point game. Dylan Hushaw hitting a big-time three. So we have 5.5 minutes to go here inside the McLaughlin Center. It's the Argos trailing by 7.
Everything we do is about serving our community. We're your helpful place for quick fixes, improvement projects, or advice you can just plain trust. Each one of our departments has true experts that want to help make your project a rewarding experience. Service, convenience, quality. That's what ACE is known for. You have a lot of choices when it comes to where you shop, and we want to say thank you for trusting in us.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Scrap metal for cash? Come visit us at Central Montana's leader in recycling, steel, etc. in Great Falls. Our center processes steel, stainless steel, aluminum, copper, brass, and lead. And we pay cash for scrap based on weight. We also accept batteries, electric motors, paper, cardboard, and more. And our roll-off containers are available for any scrap projects you have. We even buy and recycle junk cars. Trade your scrap for cash. Visit us at steeletc.com or call us at 761-4848.
Much needed three for the Argos to cut their deficit to just 7. About 5.5 minutes left to play here inside the McLaughlin Center in what's been a back and forth affair between the Bulldogs and the Argos. Dominic Delfidio, Adam Rodriguez, bringing you tonight's Frontier Conference basketball matchup here on SWX. Kevin Bethel will bring it up for the Bulldogs, who lead by 7. Gets the screen from Adedo, swings it on over to Merritt. Merritt attacking Hushaw. Good help defense by Atanasovs, and he forces the travel. And so a three, and now a turnover on the other end. A chance for the Argos to really get back into this ball game.
Yeah, I mean, you got the momentum shifting to your side. If you really wanted to come over to the Providence side, you really need a big bucket here. Bring it within just a couple points.
Here's Boyd with it. See what the Argos can do on this trip. Tanasovs, and that's an offensive foul. Kevin Bethel stepping in for the charge, and Nicolas Tanasovs called for the charge. Some good defensive stand there by the Bulldogs. And you mentioned it, Adam, any little bit of momentum that was hoping to swing over to that Argos sideline. Quickly back over to with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and good read from Bethel. He's in the mismatch there. He knows Providence kind of shifting the momentum, able to draw that offensive foul and trying to keep it within Western.
Bethel swings it on over in the corner. It's Stepney with it. Bulldogs working it around now. It's Alan Kane. Kane crosses over Chavez. Right hand floater is short. But Adedo is there for the offensive board. He cleans it up. And Western back ahead by 9.
Western really just doing the dirty work. Getting a lot of extra possessions.
Bowles doing a lot. And he does pick up the foul on Gruler. He can't believe it. So Jamil Bowles will draw the foul. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So we have just over 4 minutes left to go inside the McLaughlin Center. It's the Argos trailing by 9. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. So Jamil Bowles, the senior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. His first free throw is no good, back iron. So one more free throw upcoming for Bowles. And Bowles is good on the second free throw. So that cuts it to an 8-point lead. 4 minutes left to play. Kane being pestered by Chavez out top. Adedo attacks Atanasov and finishes. Abby Adedo doing it all. What a performance tonight from the big man for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, tough bucket. Easily could have drawn the foul there, but just a strong finish.
And Chavez needed one. Gotta have the three. Ryan Chavez hitting a much-needed three for the Argos. Him and Hushaw connecting from deep. Cuts it to a 7-point game once again. 3.5 to play. And Bethel attacks Chavez, and Chavez is called with the block. So Bethel will head to the line shooting a 1-and-1 with a chance to extend the Western lead. Pat Jensen and his Bulldogs looking to pick up a huge road win before the calendar flips to February in just a couple of days. So Bethel at the line, senior from Los Angeles. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Back to an 8-point advantage. Chance to make it 9. As it looks like Mike Wright Jr. will check back in. He'll take the spot of Dylan Hushaw. Second free throw for Bethel, chance to make it a 9-point game. Up and good. And timeout by Coach Jensen and the Bulldogs. So a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. And Adam, what's it going to take for the Argos to get back into this one with 3.5 to go?
Defensively, they got to keep slowing down the Bulldog offense. Right now, Bulldogs doing a whole lot, getting a lot of backdoor options, getting a lot of finishes around the rim. It's hard to stop Adedo when he's finishing through all sorts of contact. But then in Providence, they just got to play their game. I think the Bulldogs are really speeding them up, and every time the Argos play their game and they're not going at the same pace as the Bulldogs is when you see good things happen. You see buckets dropping for the Argos.
And for Western, a team that's lost 4 of their last 5 games, a team that's hungry for a win, and we've seen that tonight. They've played their tails off here tonight.
Yes, they really have, and it's been from the get-go. You could tell the energy was on a different level once the ball was tipped. And I think it's kind of thrown the Argos off their game. And Argos, I don't know if you say they're ready for as much energy as the Bulldogs were bringing tonight.
And it's one thing to overcome a bad shooting night, but when you combine a bad shooting night with turnovers, it's a recipe for disaster. That's how the Argos now are staring a 9-point deficit.
Yeah, you said it. Argos 18 turnovers in Montana Western. They're going to take advantage of it. They've scored 20 points off of the 18 turnovers, and just with that, Western, they have 11 steals to Providence's 5, so you really can't emphasize how good a defense the Bulldogs are playing this evening.
So Bulldogs up by 9 as the teams break their huddles and make their way back out onto the floor. Just 3:27 left to play in the second half. We'll see what Coach Isaacson and his group can draw up here, trailing by 9. Wright Jr. off the screen, thought about the 3, swings it over. Bowles thought about the 3, now Wright will shoot the 3. No good. Atanasov's the offensive board. Kick out, corner 3, Wright. No good. Rebounded by Bethel.
Right, and that one just a little hesitation. I think he was expecting a quicker closeout from Grueller, that just kind of threw him off and had a little hitch.
Dado, nice pass inside, wide open. Kevin Bethel for 2. Argos ahead by 11.
And there's that backdoor cut, finding ways to get open without the rock and putting the Argos in a tough spot on defense once again.
Boyd blocked. Adedo saves it. My goodness, Abby Adedo. Oh, Grueller with the block. Bowles can't finish. Bowles again. No. no! Tipped around. There's a lid on the Providence basket. Oh my goodness. Jamil Bowles hits that layup in his sleep.
You don't see Bowles missing that many layup opportunities in a row, and oh boy.
And now Grueller with a clear path to the lane. That's good. And the Bulldogs have their largest lead of the night. It's a 13-point lead as we're now down inside of 2 minutes to go. Atanasovs, his three is good. So a 10-point game. Coach Isaacson looks like he wants to clear his bench. He has a platoon swap ready to go, but still a 10-point game with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah,
and Mike Wright Jr. commits the foul. And
he is going.
I'm a little confused out. I mean, it's a 10-point game. There's still plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, he's going deep into his roster. I don't know if he just needs.
And yeah, it's a full platoon swap here for Coach Isaacson. As his 5 starters will head to the bench, it looks like the Argos are just ready to throw in the towel here tonight. So the new 5 on the floor for the Argos, number 32 in white, Britt Murphy. Number 21, Trey Wazen. Number 0, Anthony Hobbs returns for his second action tonight. Number 5, Jacob Bucciani. And Keaton Stuckman round out the 5 on the floor now for the Argos. So a lot of youth.
You look at this 5 out there for the Argos. Stuckman out there, he's suited up and played in 13 games, and Hobbs right behind him, but playing in, well, now this would be 13 for Hobbs here, but coming into it only played in 12 games, so guys that don't see the floor as much. Isaacson, I think, just looking for some scoring answers.
And Hobbs loses the ball momentarily, tracks it down, just 7 on the shot clock. Wazen loses it. And a kickball is called, and folks, we were robbed of another highlight, a Dado dunk. And
he's smiling.
Oh, he wanted it. He wanted the showtime. He wanted the showtime. So the kickball prevents the highlight reel finish from a Dado, and so the Argos will inbound it underneath the Bulldog basket. 75 seconds left to go in this one. And a bad pass thrown right over to our table. So the Keaton Stuckman throws it out of play. So it looks like the Bulldogs, with just 71 seconds left, will be leaving Great Falls with a big-time conference win as Alan Kane dribbles it up the floor.
You can, on the Providence bench, you can just see
they almost look stunned.
The morale is just, they are in shock.
So we're down inside a minute. Adado inside. Adado up. Adado short, no good. And here come the Argos back with it. Here is Wazen. Homegrown product from Great Falls, Montana. Played his high school basketball for the Rustlers over there at CMR. And so Stuckman will head to the free throw line. 1-1 here for the freshman, who's also from Great Falls. He was a rival with Mr. Wazen. He played his basketball at Great Falls High for the Bison. As that second free throw rims out, no good. And Stepney now with it. He'll just hold and dribble the shot clock down. Bulldogs up by 11 here. Bethel to Adado. 8 on the shot clock. Kane in the corner. Kane gets the screen from Adado. Long 2, back iron, no good. And Stepney skies for the rebound. And that should just about do it. As Bethel dribbles it out. And how about Montana Western? Coming into Great Falls to the McLaughlin Center and walking out with an 11-point win. Picking up their second win in the last 6 games. Ends a 2-game losing skid. And for Coach Pat Jensen, this one has to feel good.
100%, and from the get-go, this was their game. The energy, like I said, just off the charts, and they were on a whole nother level compared to the Argos when the tip was off.
Abby Adado, the key star tonight for Western, and His backup, not too bad either. Jacob Ankeny coming off the bench for the minutes without Adedo, and the two big men for Western helping lead the way as we take a look back at some of the action that we had tonight. And Montana Western just kind of did it all, Adam, from the inside to the outside. They kind of had it all working for them here tonight.
No, they really did, and they're shooting. Obviously, you look at the three-point percentage, neither team shot well, but 41% ended up 41% from the field, and they were just forcing many turnovers, forced 19, had 11 steals, and just a fantastic showing from the Bulldogs this evening.
So Montana Western picking up the 66-55 win over Providence here in Great Falls. Folks, if you missed the action or just want to rewatch it, we'll have that for you on replay on Sunday at 9 a.m. on SWX. For Dominic Del Fidio and Adam Rodriguez, we'll see you next time.